Yes, we have no audio. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, everybody. I hope you've had a wonderful time trading crude oil this morning, which might be better than the average bear. This is typical of the month of August, trying to trade crude oil in these little trends. This is really a scalper's delight, and I'm not much of a scalper. If I see something that's just, some money sitting there waiting to be picked up, I might pick up a 10, but I don't like this kind of trading. It's not my cup of tea. But this time of year, that's what I was trying to tell you earlier. In the early morning, if you're up and if you've got your system brought up so you can think, you will sometimes get some really nice ticks for your bank. This at 5 o'clock coming off of this, that's 5 o'clock in the morning, coming off of this green ice line, because there was enough distance between, say, 45-ish and settlement, about 65. There's 20 ticks in there. That is that 20 ticks? No, it's even 40 ticks. About 35, 40 ticks wherever you got in. But that's worth the risk to do this, especially when you've got this X. It's put in the high, and then it wants to back off of it. It's telling you right here, this would be a good thing. I have put this, the trend catcher up, because I find that I like to confirm these entries, and you would have gotten one right here at right at 44.95, 44.93, whatever, but just about the same place. So I'm going to try to get these charts in a little better order for use, but I'm finding I'm not willing to let go of trend catcher for an entry confirm. I like those. So that's a possibility, but you need to be up early in the morning. After that, this has been very, very difficult. This, at least with the idea that you could get down to the low of yesterday from this red ice line right here. When this is chopping, the 6 tick will tell you what it's doing. I mean, you can see right in here, it went back and forth across that red line over and over and over. So Leah's really good at scalping these 6 tick charts. I don't feel real confident in that yet, but she's very good at it. So, and I know it's practice. You just have to practice. So we may have another 2 weeks of this. I remember last summer, August was very difficult to trade, and we scrounged for every last tick we could get. And the day after Labor Day, boy, the race was on. We had a lot of excellent trends, and it stayed that way all through the fall. What is happening is, in crude oil, the storage facilities are full, and as those start to get, that production starts to get moved out and more crude oil production comes in, this is also the end of the summer driving season. So the byproducts, the other things, sometimes you can take a look at the rebob and see what the forward contracts are trading for, and it'll give you an idea of what the gas prices might be doing. But everything is in a chop. If you don't have a Brent chart up, it looks very similar to this. There's no real good news here. The trades for this morning were in the currencies, which I don't know very much about. I don't trade them, but I would like to, and that may be something I would start to pay more attention to, because they were extremely good people today, both directions. They went down and then they came back up again. The indices continue to drift down. The VIX is telling us that it's inclined to keep going up. 3 sessions ago, the VIX bottomed at 1088 and it's now trading 1416. When the VIX gets up to about 30, you're going to find these indices have been buried in a deep, dark pit. So that's about all I see. I may or may not be back on at 2:30 today. I may have to run out and take care of something else. But if I am, I will come on. Anybody has any questions, believe me, this is the time to be asking your questions, because there's not a heck of a lot going on here. Yes, the Marilyn indicator. I'm going to turn it on for you here in about, probably a couple hours, maybe a little more, right about 2:30. So I guess it's not going to do you too much good today, but that, believe you me, you'll find out when I have to leave. That indicator is excellent. So anybody has any questions or wants me to talk about anything, be sure and let me know, and I will be happy to at least try to. Be careful this afternoon. I'm not sure this is going to get any better, and if it doesn't, do not be, if you're trading live, do not be trying to trade this in this chop between now and just keep your powder dry for after Labor Day, because that's what we're gonna. And I noticed one thing. I think I had a question about bad guy country. This is what I'm talking about. Somebody asked me about the chop filter. I'm not crazy about that chop filter, but boy, I mean, this to me, when this deviation indicator starts looking like this, you need to just, we all just need to go do something else, because you've got an untradeable market here. All right. So I will, I may not catch you this afternoon. If I'm here, I will, but I think the best thing I know I can do is Monday morning. So I hope you all have a really nice weekend and stay safe, and I'll see you then. Take care.